So, what scares you? What is it in your world, in your life, that really scares you? Does it hold you back? That's what we're going to explore here today. We're going to talk about fear. So, I'm Kylie Ansett. I am the Alignment Whisperer, and I guide seekers of alignment to connect with their inner wisdom, that part of themselves that has all the answers, so that they can live a life of purpose. Because I think living a life of purpose is the only thing that matters. If you've got that down, then everything else falls into place. Everything else is secondary to that. Anyway, that's what I think. So welcome. I'm coming to you from beautiful Sydney, Australia, and this is your daily dose of alignment. So do tell me where you are tuning in from. I would love to know what part of this beautiful world you are at this minute. And yeah, let's talk about fear, because it's such an interesting thing. And I'm not only going to talk about how fear is good, but I'm going to talk about how fear is great, and in fact, how fear is fantastic. So my goal is to kind of, I suppose, topsy-turvy your concept around fear, maybe challenge your preconceived beliefs around fear, and let's see if we can shake that up a little bit. That's what I'd like to do here today. So let's, first of all, look, the obvious thing is that yes, fear is there to keep us safe. The only reason we feel this emotion of fear is because on some level, we believe it's going to keep us safe. So that's a good thing, right? Being safe is good. Staying alive is good. And fear will actually keep us alive. But there's a flip side to it. And I think we all know what that is. I think we've all experienced that often that very thing that is keeping us alive on some concept, in some belief of ourselves, is also the very thing that's holding us back. So that's kind of where the rub is, you know. That's where we feel that, yeah, fear's a good thing, because, you know, we're hardwired to want to stay alive. But if it keeps us small and stops us from doing the things that we really want to do, then it actually becomes a bit self-defeating. So this is where I want to challenge your concept, because I think we all know that. But what if you thought about fear as not just being good, because it keeps you safe, but actually being great? Something that is great is not something that we shy away from. So rather than feeling frustrated with yourself that you feel fear, what would it be like if you actually embraced it? Has there ever been a time in your life where you have felt that fear and thought, no, I'm just going to push through it. I'm going to ignore it. I'm going to push through it. I'm going to just shut my eyes and jump. Has there ever been a time when that's happened? I bet there has. I think we've all done this at one time or other. And this is where fear is great, because what's on the other side of fear is an incredible feeling of pride and accomplishment. Now, if you didn't feel the fear and you did the thing, you wouldn't have that sense of achievement. You wouldn't have that sense of having overcome something. There is nothing like the feeling of being absolutely terrified and then stepping into it anyway. And that is what is great about fear, because it is the proving place. It is the kind of alchemy. It's the thing that once you do it, you can never undo it. You can never see yourself as being small or as not being able to again. Once you've stepped into it, that's what's possible. That's what's on the other side of fear. So that's why fear is great, because it gives us an opportunity to appreciate our own greatness. And we wouldn't have that if we weren't fearful. But now I'm going to take it one step further, because I actually think fear is not just good because it keeps us safe, not just great because it shows us what we can overcome, but I actually think fear is fantastic. That's where I'm going with this. It's even more than that, fantastic. And That's because when we break through, when we move beyond fear, we understand ourselves. Not only do we have that sense of accomplishment and that sense of pride of having done something, and even though we were scared, done it anyway, but we understand ourselves. And from where I stand, understanding myself is the most important thing. If I don't understand myself, I cannot grow as a person. I cannot become more of me if I don't truly understand what motivates me, what holds me back, what I'm scared of. So when I feel fear, I just go, fantastic, here we go. If I didn't feel that fear, I would never grow. I would never have the opportunity to experience more of life, more of myself, expand me, expand my reality. And that is what fear does for us. So next time you feel fear, just be absolutely ecstatic. Be so happy that you're feeling that fear. Just go, yes, this is great. This is what I want to feel. This is how this means something awesome is about to happen. And it will. You just stand with it. The only thing you need to do with it is just hold that space. Just stand still. You don't even have to jump into it. Just facing it will be enough. So that's my little diatribe about fear this morning. Thank you so much for playing with me in the Alignment Sandbox. And do tell me, like, what has fear done for you? Have you ever seen fear as something fantastic, something beyond yourself, something that's given you opportunity? Because I would love to hear about it. And I want you to remember and to always know that the power is within you. Bye-bye.